Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Cornhuskers offense will have first crack at this one. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover.
There he goes. Got the first down and more. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. And the Huskers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wicks. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to the ground. Powers through the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got the quick pass. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Wolverines offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. And guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Quick strike complete. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drop. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Wicks.
Yeah, and these big fellas, man, they can run so well at their size. A lot of times you see these tight ends, they don't necessarily run around you, but so physical to be able to break tackles and then make those extra yards after the catch.
It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Looking to fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Sweet cut there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Wicks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. RPO complete to open the drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Now on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. QB draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. The Cornhuskers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. They'll run play action. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play-action fake. Got a man. It's Francis. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to throw it. Going for the big play. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarter.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Breaks the tackle.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. They'll send out the kicker here. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one, a 40-yard try coming. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. See if they can get the edge on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rides the back and leaves it. Got the first down and more. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Might as well give it to him again. It's a runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Swings it out to his running back. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his man. It's Barnes. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Huskers will line up to punt it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. Got his man quickly. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Off play action. Finds the tight end. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Ripping through the defense. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The running back takes his track off right tackle here. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Ball in plus territory. 1st and 10, under a minute to go. We might get a touchdown before halftime. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Michigan!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll go to the counter. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking downfield on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Finds his tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
The Cornhuskers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Keeps it on the draw. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
So here comes the Michigan offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Throws to the wideout. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on second down. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Hard-hitting tackle. And the Wolverines need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Got it inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're...
Touchdown, Wolverines! Quick strike through the air for the score. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Barrels ahead. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. Jukes his way for more.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already... Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this offense, man, they're in a tough spot, right? Like, the throws are coming. You're down. You need to make plays in the passing game, but you got to protect your quarterback better. This defense, they've got their ears pinned back. You got to do something about it.
The Huskers line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. The running back has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. That pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What a great play, winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down and more. He's now up to 77 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the shotgun, the inside give. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. To the ground. He's got it again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third down, he drops the throw. He's got him. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Huskers are on the move. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Randall. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Grab near the marker, it's Barnes. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just keeps slinging it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. From the gun. Give on the inside. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The Wolverines are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Got a man. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Huskers will hustle to the line.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes trouble. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Randall. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the pitch. It's a seam wide open. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a 1st down for this offense. They'll go to the air. Wide out trying to get it in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Huskers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Finding an escape route.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.